Torp here. Interesting world we live in, is it not? I shared a video tonight, or live. You guys may have seen it if you didn't. Well, I know somebody did because I lost like 2 subs on that. Apparently they were my trolls. You know what though? I don't look at trolls the way Eli does. I look at trolls as a good thing. They're traffic. I don't know where that point got missed. Hell, even Eli said that, hey, the more trolls I got, the more money I make. But then again, he goes back and says he's going to ban all his trolls. So I guess he's going to be fucking filing YouTube bankruptcy at some point. He's shooting himself in his own financial foot by getting rid of his trolls because that's the biggest part of his market. Am I wrong? Nope. Maybe I am wrong. The biggest part of his market is actually his fucking fence riders. Let's get to the point real quick, and then we'll move to the next one, if I can remember it. The fence riders. Jaded Driver. Sir. You fucking weirdo. You're over here telling me how much you love my video. When I'm bashing Eli. Or, just pushing Eli's shit in, whatever it is I'm doing. However you want to call it. Whatever your flavor is for that term of that video that I'm making. You love it. But then you go over to Eli and you're like, oh. Now, who's trying to boost their views, bro? Well, it's not me. It's certainly not me. Are you the one trying to get that AdSense going? I don't know. Maybe. All right. Jada Driver, you're off the hook. I'm starting to think you don't know any better. You get a small pass at the moment. I'm going to pass you up like one of those little old ladies on the highway with that fucking hybrid that can't go over 30 in a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit zone. Oh my God. And what is that other one? Oh God, there are so many that are just riding. Roy, Real Talk with Roy was just talking about this in a live today. Yeah, I didn't go up there and talk on it. I was kind of listening to it as a fucking, what do they call that? One of those broadcasts where you just listen and don't look. I was looking at it like that. It was a Real Talk with Roy broadcast. And he was talking about how mad he was about his own people, like, riding the fence. He was talking about Bobby and Flex was like, no, I'm not knocking Flex. But I was surprised to see Flex say, thanks, man. I'm like, Flex, bring it down a notch, man. This has all been said before. Roy isn't bringing up anything new. As a matter of fact, he's kind of... I don't know if I want to say repeating or repenting. Repenting. He's kind of repenting at this point because he's went back in time like over a year. Hey, man. Hey. That banana in my tailpipe shit ain't funny, motherfucker. What are you doing, Roy? We've already heard you say it 100 times. You don't like fence riders. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in anybody else. You have no loyalty. Roy, did you honestly come to YouTube for loyalty? You said you were in a bike club. I've been in a bike club. It was a Journeyman. Yeah, it's a real bike club in Ohio. Look it up. Yep. Harley Davidson. Yep. It happened. Yep, it did. Chihuahua time. Let me finish this up here real quick. Thanks a lot, by the way, Kiki. So, Roy's going on about he's losing weight. He's getting fanfare for losing weight. So all of a sudden, he's become the new Jenny Craig. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to bust his balls about that. I mean, good for him for losing weight. But I thought he was bragging about being the biggest guy in the room. Now he's losing weight. What's going to happen when it looks like Michael Jackson? But he's on YouTube. I don't like fence riders. What are you doing on YouTube? This place is nothing but fence riders almost. Take Eli, for example. Now, Roy, you might want to take a little bit of time to digest what I'm about to say. It's not just that you don't like fence riders. It's that you don't like people that don't agree with what your people say. Well, see, that's what we call a conversation in Rwanda. It's called a conversation.
Yeah.
It's when you go after people's families, It's when you attack their livelihood. That's not riding the fence. That's just being, well, at this point, I think that's more of a Jeff Thomas Black thing. I think that's more of a Glitch Dash thing. I think that's more of a Robert Reese thing. Oh, see, I know you guys didn't see that coming. Well, I seen Robert Reese riding the fence tonight. I could say the same thing about Robert Reese that you said about Flex in your live just today. The date of this video, as a matter of fact, it was this afternoon. Well, I've been watching Robert Reese, and he's hung up on views and subs. He's hung up on his channel being extremely popular and well-spoken and good friends. Why would you have to explain yourself over and over again about how great your channel is? If it's great, you don't have to explain it. If it's great, you don't have to tell anybody it's great. Robert Reese, follow me just for a second. And no, guys, you know me. I don't hate on people. I just give it so real that the people that I'm talking about call it hate because they can't handle the truth. Robert Reese, you said something about coming up on a live with you so we could talk about these views and subscribers and how it works. Well, my friend, to me that reminds me of Pedro telling us how DoorDash works. When in fact, all the people that listen to Pedro about how DoorDash works after we found out that he was lying to us, all those adults in the room that couldn't figure shit out for themselves should be grateful to this day that Glitchgate happened. Because Glitchgate was the one thing that stopped a lot of the bullshit. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Now, Glitchgate to some people is one of those things that, would you quit bringing that up? It's like, well, I know you guys want us to stop bringing it up. And most of us aren't even on the same page now. We have separated ways. There is no longer a family of Glitchgate people. What we do have is the Glitchgate past, which will never go away. Because all the people that were involved with Glitchgate pointed something out. And the people that said they didn't even like the idea of what happened in Glitchgate are now using the pound sign Glitchgate in their videos to get more views. So what's the difference between that and what Pedro did? You're trying to gain off of something that was a false narrative. A false narrative is exactly what we're running into again. Only this time it's not about the gig apps. It's about the gig content creators that are playing the gig tube viewers. I mean, that's what they're clearly doing. I get that. I mean, if you're getting paid, boom, there's no better way to do it. Get the attention of a bunch of people that have been following Glitchgate or Robert Reese or Pedro, anybody that's talking themselves up. Those are the best people to attack because those are the people that have to defend themselves. Now, why would you have to defend yourself? You only defend yourself when you're wrong on a regular basis. You defend yourself on a regular basis. You're not educating any people on views and subs. Maybe 50% of the shit you can prove, some people might believe. The other 50% is unknown. Chihuahua time. So, when you're going to do the views and the subs and the analysts of other channels, remember this. Everybody can do that. The only thing that you're producing at that point, Robert Reese, is the idea that you think people are stupid. And if you don't think people are stupid, would you quit trying to tell them that they don't understand how YouTube works, that they don't understand the view count, that they don't understand the subscribers? The algorithm is unbeknownst to everybody but Robert Reese. He's got to educate you motherfuckers on how that shit works. Personally, I take it offensive. I'm not saying offensive and like I want to bust his balls. I mean, like, how stupid do you think I am, Robert Reese? Apparently you think I'm stupid. If you think I'm stupid, who else do you think is stupid? To where you gotta fucking completely smack that fucking idea every day. Dude, your fucking horse is tired. You're running that motherfucker into the ground. It's just like what Pedro did. He ran into the ground but got away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. I'll tell you why. I know that we have particular friend in common And it's not going to be a very popular subject. The problem is I'm not here to be popular. But my subject will stand. Robert Reich, you cannot have over 12,000 subscribers and barely reach 100 fucking views a video. Sometimes you reach over 300 views a video. That still does not sustain 12,000 subscribers. Over 12,000 people are not watching you that subscribe to you. So why would a fucking subscriber count matter? At what point do you say, Uncle, where did all my loyal viewers go? Explain that one. I'm tired of hearing about, well, if you want to know how to get monetized, dude, we got people being monetized with 500 subscribers now. We got people being monetized with less views than Lisa Shirley. Being monetized does not mean you are right. It does not mean you're going to make a living. It does not mean that when you critique something, that your viewers that back you up, that's the community. Because you're making some money on the side with it. That does not make you right. What makes you right is when you explain it right. And you have not done that. Do you know why? Because you can't. If anybody could explain how the subscriptions work, the algorithm works, the views work, the likes work, or who's a troll and who's not, well, they wouldn't be on YouTube. As a viewer, as a content creator, the only place those people exist is in YouTube executive quarters, because they're the ones that designed this program that nobody actually knows. And there's a reason for that. They cut down on bot views. You don't get paid for them even if they stand. And if you come out of a live with 200 like you had tonight, well, that was Eli that had those tonight. Somebody pumped his ass full of bot views. He played that shit off like it was his job. Give him a little bit of credit. That was pretty cool the way he handled himself, knowing that he was just proven to get bot views. Somebody pushed it to the next level to make sure everybody saw it. But it's been happening for a while. Not at 200 though, that shit was funny. I have to admit, I was really enjoying myself on the live that I shared. And I am going to have to tell you this. I was back in time a little bit. I was actually watching some pretty cool shit tonight. Some shit that I haven't watched in a while. That I just found. And I bounce back and forth. You know, I try to make it make sense, as people say. And I did. And Reap What You Sow pulled off a live tonight where she rebroadcast the simulcast of Eli's live. And I was like on fire because I was like, that is how you do that. You see, Eli's talking about getting money stolen from him. Now, when I first met Eli, he wasn't making any money. He wasn't getting a couple bucks a live chat. His super chat was about $2 to $10. If it was more than that, I missed it. Well, that was a regular thing. I wasn't worried about it. At first, I didn't care. I was like, I don't care what he makes. What? Would you base your opinion on what somebody makes? Well, you might want to dig into that theory in your head and see where it gets you for the next 20 years. Maybe you should be more concerned about what you're making. So as I'm watching this live, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. She's rebroadcasting Eli's live. And she got so much support. She hit 42 organic in the box. But she made almost $200 tonight. Not supporting Eli. And he didn't make anything.
Really?
On his own channel. I'm sorry, guys, but that's kind of ironic, don't you think? And then as she's doing that, they pumped bots into his channel. But this time, instead of going 50 in the box, they put that motherfucker up to 200. They lit that motherfucker up like it was the 4th of July. I'm just sitting here smoking a blunt, and I'm like, no way. That is the best shit that I've seen in a long time. I laughed my nuts off. I was in the back. I have a silent laugh, which is actually the bigger one. Because it's so real. I'm like, I don't want to pass out laughing, so I'll keep it down so I can keep laughing. And sure as shit, that made me laugh for a long time. That's how you do it. Eli does not understand how YouTube works. I know he wants to. I know he's trying to. I know he'll say anything to continue on that path of, I got this. Let me show you how it's done. I was like, bro, right now, at this point, if I was going to listen to anybody show me how it's done to make money on YouTube or have an audience, reap what you sow. I watched her get paid. She got paid. Just met this channel maybe a week ago. But I've watched the content, I've watched the comments, I've watched the likes, and people are just throwing money at her like she's a fucking Chippendales dancer. Just whoosh, whoosh, money, 5s and 10s. I'm like, hey Eli, what are you doing wrong? And we don't even know what she looks like. I thought she was a troll when they commented on my channel, and I was like, another troll. Because usually that's how I think. If they don't have a video with their face in it, they're just a troll. Well, doesn't seem to be the case. All the people also that I thought were trolls are her friends. And there must have been 10, 15, 20 of them in there tonight. Throwing her money, agreeing with her. And those were all the people on my channel supporting me that I thought were trolls. Just because somebody's nice to you doesn't mean that they support you. Kind of like, these people over there on Eli's channel. Jaded Driver. Man, quit playing. What was the other motherfucker's name? Jaded Driver and, oh, God. See, I did this. That was me. All over Eli's channel tonight. Basically, those two guys, what they do is they come to my channel and they support me and love it when I boot Eli's reality off the planet because it's so stupid. And they love it, They support me. They love it. I can't wait to see the next one, Torp. And then you go over to Eli's channel like, Eli, way to go. And then throw that motherfucker $2. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that for real. Something Productions, ATF, FT Productions, TF. You know who I'm talking about, guys. It slipped my mind because it's hard to keep up with all these names, especially the ones that. What does Eli call that? A fluffer nugget. Yep. All right. Well, there go 5 subs that I had before I made this video. You know what? I said not too long ago, and I meant this. I have over 2,000 subscribers. And in my opinion, 1,000 of them don't exist. So if I lose 1,000 overnight, I'll have the only channel on YouTube that makes sense. I'm going to start getting to 1,000 views a video. Per video. Not as Robert Reese says it. I got over 2 million videos. It's like, how many per video, bro? How many videos have you made? Dude, if you talk to the same 5 people over and over again for 5 years and they keep listening, yeah, you're probably going to have over 2 million views that you can't do a fucking thing with. Maybe he does live on McDonald's. I don't know. Maybe he just needs $6 for a Happy Meal. You got over 2 million views. I love the way you keep on saying that, Robert Reese. I love that. Picture this, Robert Reese. I just want you to imagine. Just imagine it for 1 second. My channel has over 2,000 subscribers. Right? Personally, I think it's more like 800. That's what I think it is. That's just me, though. I'm just talking out loud here. I think it's 800. So what if it was 800? And I'm pushing 600 per video. Some of them are over 1,000. How much money would I be making running ads against those? Can you imagine if I went off my nut and made lives every day like you guys did? What if I did do lives and I was monetized? Do you think my super chat would be anything other than epic? But then you gotta ask yourself, why am I not doing that? Well, that's a matter of opinion. You see, Robert Reese, there's a thing called an opinion. And my opinion is, you're the last one that needs to be talking about views and sub counts, man. I really don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you talk about that any more than I want to hear Pedro talk about tips and tricks, you donkey fucking spunks. Dude, this is not a fucking zoo. We do not need to be fed peanuts. We're not fucking animals. Some of us actually have a fucking brain between our two eyeballs. The ones that are dilated from all the pot we smoke and all the beer we drink. Are you fucking serious right now? Are you trying to write a book like Jeff Thomas Black to teach us all how the fucking world works? A bunch of fucking 30, 40, 50 plus year old people? So how stupid do you think your audience is? How stupid do you think you need to find an audience of? I mean, the stupider the better, the more you get paid if we're stupid. We need to be told by Jeff Thomas Black about BlackRock when it's all over the fucking internet. We need to be told about Glitchgate by a bunch of guys that lived through it. And then there's still people that deny it. What did we prove? A few people caught it, some won't. 10 years from now, it won't even matter. The whole game's going to change again. You better be here for the long haul, man. And the long haul ain't talking about subscribers, view counts, and the algorithm. All those things, the game constantly changes. It will go up and down, they'll change it. One day it'll be 100 subscribers to get ad revenue sharing. You'll get paid less, or maybe it'll go back to the way it was when I started. It was 10,000 views for a video to get AdSense. You see what I'm getting at? Quit talking like you know how this shit works. If you knew how this shit works, everybody would know how this shit works. It wouldn't be a mystery. You guys make it sound like it's a fucking mystery. How the gig apps work, how YouTube works. Which one of you motherfuckers work for these corporations where you're gonna fucking tell the rest of us how to fucking do our jobs or understand what it is about the world that we don't? That's where I get all fucking jacked up. Robert Reese, enough with your fucking views on how you count views and subs. I don't care. It was never a thing for me. Why are you telling people that you know something about something that you're living the same experience that we are? What are you going to tell us that we don't know? Are you trying to prove a point with the fact that your inflated subs do not match your views? You got to quit talking about, I have over 2 million views. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Try to put 2 million views in one video and then talk to me. Not across the board. Some of your videos I wouldn't even make public, to be honest with you. That shit's embarrassing. If I had 12,000 subscribers and I was getting 200 views a video or less, 80% of the videos, I would not even post. That shit's too much pressure, man. You know someone's going to call you out on that. Where'd all the rest of the subs go? Did you forget to pay them off? I got blamed for paying Eli. I got paid for bashing Eli, I guess, right? So who's paying you? Who paid for your subs? Prove to me they didn't pay for them. You want to show me they're organic? How you going to do that? Come on, man. You want to keep it real? Let's keep it real. I'm not going to sit here and be an Eli and say, well, I don't hate anybody. Well, it's never about hate. It's about calling out bullshit. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. I don't want to know you like that at all. But if you're going to speak on YouTube and try to explain to me how things work, that's when I get jacked up. Don't tell me how things work, motherfucker. I'm not interested in your opinion about how things work. I was only interested when I got here about hearing about other gig workers going through app issues. And then I landed on these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers got all the answers. These motherfuckers tell you how YouTube works, DoorDash works, Uber Eats work. No, you don't. You do not. If you did, you would not be here. The reason that you're here is because you had a problem too, and you still ain't figured it out. Because if you had figured it out, you'd give us the answers on how to fix it, just like we thought we were going to get from Pedro, which we never received. So how much of your time do you think I'm supposed to waste on you, Robert Reese, explaining to me how YouTube works? AdShip, AdSense. Subscribers mean nothing after 1,000. Why haven't you brought that up? You guys are proving the point here, Robert. It's you guys with your fucking lives that are proving the point. Running ads against your videos means nothing. That's why you guys run lives all fucking day. You want that super chat for that instant pop. Fuck playing the lottery. 5 fucking numbers and a bonus number to win fucking $500 million when all you gotta do is a scratch off for 50 grand? You pop off those fucking super chats. I see what the fuck you're excited about. I'm not blaming anybody for getting excited about it, but I'm saying, why don't you just keep it real? Are you worried about being an AdSense partner, or are you worried about proving the fact that you don't want anybody talking about your 12,000 subscribers and 200 views? Nobody's going to come back with, I got videos with 40,000 views on them. They're over a year old, dude. Anybody can do that. Look at Glitch Dash. He's proven it. He runs a 12-hour live. He's got 1,000 fucking views overnight. Do you know what that is? It's the same thing as me running a 20-minute video. Somebody's going to fucking go right to the timestamp, and they're going to find a part where they think that I'm talking about something they want to hear about. They're going to do that for 5 seconds. That's a view. Nobody's watching the whole thing. Nobody gives a fuck about the whole thing. Your content is irrelevant, in other words. As Eli would put it, a fucking hater can watch you. That's a view. You get paid from your haters. They do not give a fuck. They just want to watch you squirm. Everybody likes to watch Eli squirm because he's been nothing but a fucking bad disease and a very strange smell in the attic since I got here. And apparently 6 years prior. So what are you doing that's different than what the fuck Robert Reese is doing? I have no idea. Gotta explain that to me in plain English. Because right now Robert Reese is trying to... I'm almost ready for him to tell me, well, wait a minute, he did. I could subscribe to his channel, which I did, and I still am. I'm just keeping it real. Like Real Talk with Roy says. I should be able to talk to my friends like this. Right? So why is it that Robert Reese has a place where you can be a part of his channel in the private? What's the private, Robert Reese? Why would you have people buy into your channel for private? What's the private about? You get extra private content for a couple dollars a month? Well, what's the private content? Are you saving? Are you the Red Cross of YouTube, Robert Reese? Who are these motherfuckers, man? That's what I want to know in my life. Who are these motherfuckers that think they're so special that they deserve to be paid for knowing something we don't know, after we're living the same fucking life that they do? And the game goddamn changes all the fucking time. It never stops. So who's got the fucking answer? Ask yourself who's got the answer. Just fucking lay back. You ain't got to say shit to me. Who's got the fucking answer to how anything works? Are any of you having trouble paying your bills? Are any of you having trouble with the fucking economy? With the fucking politics that we are under? Do any of you have trouble with the pandemic? Do any of you have trouble with conspiracy theorists? Opinions left, right, moderate? Do you? So why are you listening to these motherfuckers? These motherfuckers are worse than what you were listening to before. You were probably on the right track figuring out that you were being lied to, and then you come to YouTube to get the answers, and now you're being doubled up on with lies. The very few people like me, and there's a couple others, they come out here and just remind you, ding, 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 motherfucker, you ain't gotta fucking worry about what these motherfuckers are saying. If they're trying to sell you a bill of goods, or tell you that you're doing it wrong, they know how to do it right. Or your whole world's fucked up because you haven't subscribed to the channel and paid them on a super chat. Now, not everybody's like that. Again, I say it. Reap what you sow. I shared that live stream tonight because she fucking restreamed Eli's live, and I'll be honest with you, that was refreshing. She made bank on that tonight. And you know what? I got a smile. All of her comments got a smile. First time I've seen this. You know, you can go to a popular channel that's supposed to be positive and knowledgeable, like Robert Reese or Eli or Pedro. They got hate all over the goddamn place. I popped up on hers, man. She almost, I think it was 45 in the box at one time. Every single comment. She even made me a moderator. I'm like, I don't need it. I appreciate it, but that's not why I came. But I like being a moderator. For what reason moderator is good? I get to see all the comments that are getting like held for review. You know what I mean? That stuff, you get to read them. Nobody hated on them. Not one person came in there and hated. Not one. Because like with Eli, you can see that as a moderator when all the people come in and get hated on and booted. Nope. Still made $200 bank. She's got a hell of a following. She got a hell of a following. And for a good reason. I see why now. She never made up shit. Everything that she said, she played back in a video that he made. And it wasn't jump cuts. I was like, what the fuck, man? That shit don't suck. So I was impressed. And I don't get impressed much. But you know what? since I can't talk to Brian one-on-one, which I wish I could, Brian DoorDash Sucks channel, I'm going to put it to you like this, man. I don't like Jeff Thomas Black, and I don't like Glitch Dash, okay? I just don't like them. They're not my flavor, dude. They've been trolling me hard for months, but that's not why I don't like them. When you troll somebody, that means you're not being legit. Do you feel me? You're still a big supporter of Jeff Thomas Black. I see that. And I ain't going to knock you for it. I'm just going to say I don't feel your flavor, brother. I do not feel that flavor at all. Jeff Thomas Black has issues that I do believe are real. And he hasn't proven me wrong yet. I did a great job with Glitchgate, and then it ended there. He expected me to be unconditionally supporting him, even when he was wrong, just like Glitch Dash, and I didn't. And then they started getting all fucking butt hurt, like in the weirdest way I've never seen before. That's a new kind of butt hurt. When they're really like silent about, I don't want to call it trolling or hating. I hate those words, man. More like they were sneaking around saying shit about me, acting as if I would barely hear it while their friends clapped for them. I know you guys are going to call that trolling, and technically that's on the same planet. I understand that. I wish there was another word for trolling or hating, because trolling is trying to piss somebody off, and hating is when somebody has something that you're jealous of, so you make fun of them because you're jealous of what they have. That's actually hating. I don't know what Eli's talking about. Hate is not, I just hate you, so I'm going to... No, that's not hate, dude. Hate is, actually, that's just jealousy. But trolling is, they're going to get your goat, dude. You're going to go down in flames, because if you get enough of them, you're not going to be able to bounce back from that. I don't give a fuck what you do. Your best idea is to just fucking turn the other way and start a new channel on a new subject. Just give it a thought. And you're not going to, I get that, but right now, you might want to file for Social Security benefits, dude, because I don't know how you're even walking right now, because reap what you sow. They pushed your shit in so hard tonight that there's no enema big enough to clear that's going to be a blockage, dude. You seriously got one right up the ass tonight. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny, but that was harsh. That was harsh. Reap what you sow. You guys should have at least bought him dinner first. Honestly, give him a reach around, give him a glass of wine, something. I actually feel bad for that guy. I've never seen anybody get their shit pushed in. That was wicked bad. The only reason though is because it was true. Like, interesting. Everything I said on that live stands. And I love these guys. They're unbelievable. That was something I've been waiting to see for a long time. A bunch of motherfuckers keeping it real. And that's what they did. The group I was with Glitchgate completely fell apart. That shit's over. It's just garbage now. Glitchgate was real, but unfortunately, it wasn't sustainable as a group to move on to the next level. Oh my God, I couldn't take it. So, anyway, there it is. So, unlike Eli, I'm not going to sit here and say, if you want to unsubscribe me, that's fine. If you want to hate me, that's fine. I'll just block you. No. What I'll do is leave this video stand, and I'll be back in a few days to see where it went. If it needs to be rebroadcasted with different words on another level, I'll do that. And if it didn't, maybe I'll just go back to what I was doing before all this. And you guys can carry on with the madness and enjoy the ride for the winter. I don't know. Robert Reese, there's your video response. My brother. Twerp out.